He says they started with a hostages first policy. That was the public promise, wasn't it? The thing they told all the families, they told the world. The banner they hung over the whole operation, bring them home. But Alon says they chose a different path instead. They pivoted. The priority became dismantling Hamas, and the hostages became functionally expendable within that calculation. The collateral damage of a bigger objective. And when you hear him say that, given his role, you have to understand he's not a critic on the outside here. This is the insider. This is the man with the map, the man who saw the intelligence, who heard the debriefs from the survivors who came back. So this isn't speculation. This is a forensic report from the Operational Nerve Center. And what it tells you is that the central tragedy of this genocide for Israel isn't just what Hamas did on October 7th. It's what Israel did to its own afterwards as part of that genocide. Now, to understand how you get to that point where a military ends up killing the citizens it's meant to be rescuing, you have to go back to the morning of October 7th itself, because the pattern was set right there in the panic, when Hamas fighters broke through the fence in the early hours and flooded into the kibbutzim. The Israeli military response wasn't just a counterattack. According to investigations that have been building for months and months now, based on soldier testimonies and internal sources and all the eyewitnesses, it was very much something else. It was the activation of a mindset, of a doctrine that had supposedly been officially retired, but never really got buried, the Hannibal Directive. This was formally rescinded in 2016, yet apparently remains, nonetheless, a standing order that said preventing the kidnapping of a soldier was the paramount objective, even if it meant risking the life of the captive. It was a doctrine of denial at all costs. And on October the 7th, with hundreds of civilians being dragged into Gaza, that doctrine came roaring back to life formally.